It's fine. I didn't forget to make the stream in advance. No,
Yes, you did.
not at all. We had technical difficulties. Yeah, that's it.
Technical difficulties, better known as Inu didn't actually create the stream.
No, I blame YouTube. It's YouTube's fault. Everybody blame YouTube.
It's not YouTube's fault. It's on you.
No, it's definitely YouTube's fault. I'm blaming them.
Definitely on you.
No, 100% YouTube. YouTube really did actually fuck up on me this past week. It was really quite bad. So I uploaded a video on Wednesday, and on Friday, it still hadn't actually published. YouTube was just like, no, we're not going to process that. Get dunked on, shithead.
So see, my thing... Oh, do we actually need headphones for this game?
I mean, yes, but I just need to get YouTube open on here so I can track chat.
I didn't think we were going to need them.
How do you expect to hear the game? Dumb.
That might be a problem. And they're not in this pocket either? But I didn't use them at work this week, and I had them last week. I have orange-scented essential oil.
That is not headphones. I don't know if you've noticed this, but that's not headphones.
No. I don't know why they're not in my pocket. Are there other pockets on this jacket?
I do need to grab the dock for this. So I have that ready to go.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I thought I wouldn't...
I need ears to be able to hear things. Why did nobody ever tell me about this?
No. So, here's the thing. There have been other games Inu and I have played where headphones have not been required.
I mean, headphones are always optional unless you want to hear the game.
I think rather than play the I scramble out to my car to then not find them, or you have to run upstairs, I might just make do without.
Well, I mean, the tricky bit is then you might be talking over dialogue.
That
You can't hear because you don't know it's dialogue.
very fair.
So, do you think they're in your car?
They should be, unless they fell out of my pocket somewhere in
They should be.
somewhere in the grand scheme of stuff I've done.
What I really need to do is I need to order another new pair of these because these ones are sort of like falling apart on me. And
then those just become the dedicated
these,
Willow forgot.
I mean, they still work. That's the other thing. The last pair of these that I had died because the one channel fucking stopped working, which is why I got these ones. But
I honestly, at this point, just need to buy myself a pair of headphones. I just leave here.
Right? Like, you just need to leave a pair of headphones here permanently. And then...
Okay, let me go check my car, entertain chat.
Alright. So, chat. Fun story.
Play the over-under game on whether or not Willow actually has headphones in her car.
Yeah, there's a fun bet. So I've got the list of who we're running. I am not sharing that yet. I'll share it as it comes up. Yes, Engage. We're doing Engage. Prior to today, we actually had a like a survey thing that I had up to get units from people. So I've got a whole bunch of list of units of people that picked stuff for us to actually use in the team. And then there's the one that got assigned to Bio because Bio refused to participate. But he refused to participate on the grounds that he didn't know any of the characters, and he's not correct about that. So he got assigned one. Meanwhile, I also filled one in. But we do have a flex slot. So, if we come across someone in the course of the gameplay that, like, collective chat is like, yes, we must have them. We really want them. We have a flex slot, so we can adapt. Other than that, I know generally speaking, who the team members are going to be. And for 6 of them, I already have emblem and class assignments. So that's good. So we're all clear on those. Do not, even for a single fucking second, put that on me for not wanting to fucking spoil myself with the character I've deliberately been avoiding. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just like I said, you do know a character, so I assigned that character to you on the basis that you actually know them. So you'll see who it is when we get there. I mean, you could probably guess, but you'll see who it is. And I'm tempted to assign them an emblem as well. Because there's also, I think, an emblem that would be appropriate there. So we've got 13 plus Lord so far. I'm thinking we're going to need 14 total, so that's where I'm at with it. Any luck?
My headphones imploded sometime in the last week.
Fine.
Either that or they fell out of my jacket pocket somewhere. But I'm going with implosion.
It seems as likely as anything else. All right, let me grab a set from upstairs.
Oh, is Bio upset that, that you were throwing shade their direction? I heard literally none of the conversation, so I'm assuming that's what that is.
Alright, so. New game time, huh?
Oh, gosh.
New game. Alright, first important choice, and it's not a choice at all. We're not playing with this loser. This guy is a loser, and we're not playing as him.
So low-key, though, I actually really like the voice acting for that loser.
Yes, he's fine. His voice actor does a good job, but we're definitely playing as Toothpaste John.
I very much dislike the design of both of them, yes, Bio.
Damn it, Toothpaste doesn't fit. Toothpaste is too many characters.
Does not Byleth fit if you make it all one word?
No. Like, Byleth by itself is already 6 characters. So adding the not makes it 9, which does not fit. Can we do umlauts? Like, can I... No. Oh, I can do umlauts. Hold on. Whoop.
Ah! What'd you do?
I hit the back button too many times trying to remove characters.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So I could do this. Could do like toothpaste. I don't think I want to do that though.
I'll leave Violet out of this. This game already disrespects her enough.
This game doesn't even have her in it. I mean, I'm pretty sure Colgate fits, but you know.
I mean, we could be funny about it and call her Crest, because of all of the crests in Three Houses. That's also a toothpaste. That's
true. That's true.
And would fit.
Of course, the character designs in this.
Bio's down with Colgate.
Use 2. Use 2 what? Also, hi. What are you doing here? That's unusual.
Oh, yeah, I just realized who that comment was from. Jesus fuck.
Yeah. Colgate. Alright, sure.
Oh, toothpaste.
Oh. Eh.
That is 8 characters.
That is... Eh. Yeah. We'll just do Colgate.
Aw.
Alright.
Well, say hello to the little one from the people she's never met.
So, is this name okay? Characters that cannot be displayed will be shown it. I'm pretty sure there's not a character that can't be displayed in Colgate.
I would think it would be really funny if the Unlats wouldn't display and then it would look like toothpaste was part berserker.
T-Bone. I mean, we could just name her, like, lots of squares and just make her a berserker. I mean, berserker is kind of a class, isn't it?
Sort of, yes.
Anyway. Alright, come on, Colgate. Today is, let's see, today is 4-6. So
yes.
we'll make her birthday now.
Her birthday's literally today.
Now is your birthday, toothpaste. Yeah, we're now. I mentioned this last time. We are not doing hard mode this time. This is just gonna be chill. And also, we're just gonna do it on casual because this is not Byleth. And while we do have time hacks powers technically in this game, I kind of think that I don't want to touch them. I kind of want toothpaste here. I kind of want her story to be not time manipulation bullshit, but because, you know, the entire point of this game is divine dragons, she just has power over life and death and can just bring people back from the dead.
Honestly, I'm good with that narrative.
So, yeah, we're just going normal casual. Growth type, yeah, no, random, thank you.
Is this a bad MC? No. I just don't like her design.
So,
like, don't get me wrong. I'm here for heterochromia. I'm not here for all the two-toned hair in the game.
So that comes down to the character designer for this, who is also your second dog is not at your house anymore, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So the character designer for this has done some other stuff. I don't know how familiar you are with like any of the HoloLive stuff or
I mean,
anything like that.
you've shown me some of the other works of this.
But like
I think it's too much. Like, done sparingly, a streak of extra color here or there. Yeah. Totally fine.
Like, this is the same artist that did the Chaos Rat.
Okay, but see, that one doesn't bother me as much because it's not as prevalent, in my opinion, as that. But coupling the heterochromia with
Shonagon from Grand Order,
a little bit too much. But
no, I love Shonagon. She's great. Kira Archer.
But yeah, my whole thing is that it's so many of the designs in this game feel like too much. Like Hortensia is another example of a unit I think is just too much.
The whole two-tone thing is just like, it's very much this artist's style. So they do that a lot. Online features are currently off. We'll turn them on then.
Also, side note, I know there's a solid chance we won't get around to meeting Yunaka tonight, but I'm gonna have such a hard time taking Yunaka seriously working in a school because stars, like star stickers on your face and your cheeks and your thing that are literally something that middle school girls are doing now to cover zits instead of buying concealer and make-upping the crap out of their face. They just put star stickers over to cover the pimples.
We can handle this.
Not Yuri Lowenthal. That dude is so cool.
I love Tiamat. He is my husbando, and I adore him.
Not today.
And then Tamara almost gets stabbed in the face.
I think her outfit's too much, too. Hi, Alfred.
Keep going. You can do this.
I mean, look at us getting
Our final
fucking
battle
full-ass
lies ahead.
cutscenes in a Fire Emblem.
Now, it's time to engage.
Yeah, Martha's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal now. It's great. Also, of course, Martha's here. This was like the big anniversary version of Fire Emblem. Basically, every character you've ever heard of is in this game.
Bio. There are so many characters in this you'll recognize.
Let's go. One last
We
battle
know
and
this
the war
is
will be
Marth.
over.
You don't need to question Marth.
And nobody who's playing a Fire Emblem game doesn't know who Marth is, either because they've played Fire Emblem before, or because they've played fucking Super Smash Brothers. Everyone knows Marth. Question marks.
The others fought hard to clear a path for us. We can't let them down.
This guy's hair was like an even dweebier version of
You're
Default
here
Dimitri's.
at your
Yeah.
end. This place will be your tomb.
Ah, yes, question marks. I love how much this guy looks like a Zelda villain. Is that just me?
No, I agree with you completely. Also, I'm opening the Girl Scout cookies. I'm craving something sweet. Sorry for the packaging sound.
Blink, blink, blink. Defeat, rout the or victory, rout the enemy. Defeat, Colgate is defeated.
Make me laugh every
Move in.
time I see
I'll
it.
remain by your side.
We know who you are, Marth.
To move, select your unit, and then select where you want to move, and then they'll go there. The blue spaces show where you can move. I'm sorry, Anna!
Oh, sorry, you're right. Tutorials are my job.
Yeah.
Moving units. To move, select your unit with A. Then select where to move them with the L stick. The blue spaces indicate your unit's range and range of movement, not range and movement.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I had to advance the text.
Press A again to confirm your unit's destination.
Okay. Now, can I just ignore all of that real quick and change some settings? Combat animations are fine, that's fine. Engage animations are, yeah, fine. Game speed, yeah, we'll leave that on normal for now. Unit control style is direct. Okay, yeah, that's the one that I want. I was making sure it maintained that. Battle minimap, danger radius, combat camera, network features. Okay, cool. That seems all fine. It didn't fuck up my settings. Now, what was the button for... There's a button to just show... Like, no, that's the button that just shows the class names. Ah, yes. Look, everyone, it's Dragon. Dragon! Dragon! There's a way. Is it? No? Is it? No? Is it that one? No, that's character skip. One of these buttons, I swear. There it is.
What?
It's left trigger.
Ah.
That turns on unit movement or unit range by default, so that you can see what the fuck the enemies are doing. And then if you want to highlight specific people, you can then hit them, and it'll show like their range a different color over the other overlay. Ah, we're also Dragon. Colgate and question marks.
Spoilers! You knew.
It says right there.
No, I'm just saying. Yes, you pulled that up so that it now appears on screen. But spoilers! How... I mean, sure, our title's Divine Dragon, but what part of that would ever indicate we're a dragon?
The bit that, if we cursor over ourselves, tells us what our class is. And that we're a dragon child. And that we have a sword called Liberation. I'm sorry, Liberacion. Probably. Which has 26 attack, apparently. That seems like a lot of attack.
Well, I mean, obviously we're fighting the final boss. So the game will be over. This is going to be our shortest series on the channel ever.
Look at that. We're even level 20. We're all level capped and everything. Alright. Forward, toothpaste. Forward, Colgate. Okay, I don't have... Oh god, it's making me use this god-awful... I hate this movement system so much. But it's not letting me use the one I've actually selected yet.
Commanding units. After you move a unit, you'll see a list of commands. If you don't want to take an action, select Wait.
Thank you. Where's the mod that makes exclusively Mark Smart speak with a Japanese dub while everyone else speaks English? I know, right? Well, so the funny thing about the Switch 2 bundle is they canceled all the pre-orders of them to the US. So like a bunch of people pre-ordered them, and then Nintendo canceled all the pre-orders to the US because the tariffs are gonna fuck up the prices, and they didn't want anyone to be paying the original price instead of the tariff price, so they canceled all the pre-orders. This feels like it's something that's probably taking place way later in the game, so in universe it's pretty weird that Anna would pop in now to give a tutorial for basic combat. Yeah. Also, yes, that movement is awful, and I hate it. That's why I went back to the original.
You have no hope of defeating me, not even with your emblem.
You don't even stand a ghost of a chance.
God damn it, every time I put a fucking cookie in my mouth. Switching places. Once all of your units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. Once both phases are completed, the turn ends, and the next turn begins with a new player phase.
Enemy phase. Oh no, he's coming.
He's within reach now. We can strike.
Attacking. To attack, move your unit to an enemy and select attack. You can also be in an attack with an A button if you move your cursor over an enemy and see an A attack.
I hate it. It feels so wrong.
You might as well just quit now. He said we don't have a chance. We've had worse odds in Fire Emblem games. We'll be fine.
Does it count as a speedrun if you quit? Fastest time ever. Yeah, we did it! You don't stand a ghost of a chance. Alright, I'm out. See ya.
You don't stand a chance. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll leave.
I don't know about that. Having a one-ranged home bullshit. It's not even a 1-2 ranged home. That is a 1 ranged home.
Yes, it is.
That... I don't like that. What?
Oh god, now the other programming ghosts are teaming up with Anna to annoy the player with needless tutorials.
Aha! Okay, so we can smack him for 12. Oh, bitch, slap us in the face for 20. This seems like
fair.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Go!
What could possibly go wrong?
To die here was ever your destiny. The rings are mine.
It's
Ow.
okay, we have protagonist powers. Clearly we're about to hit some sort of power-up phase. That even though we're going to be at like 10 HP is going to make us amazing enough to kill him in one hit. Plot armor.
It's time. Engage.
This is a really heavy book that he smacks you upside the head with.
Engaging. When the engage meter's full, select engage. Your unit will merge with the selected emblem and gain access to special engage weapons. Engaging also unlocks a set of special skills. The engaged
State.
The engaged state lasts for 3 turns.
By
Does
the
it
way-
have to say slate? That doesn't make sense.
By the way, side thing bio. I just found a Slay the Spire mod for this, so I'll have like Fire Emblem stuff the next time Slay the Spire's on stream.
Dear God.
Yay! I also found Naruto and Sasuke, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, but I might actually watch the Slay the Spire streams for more than stopping in to say hi if I see Fire Emblem characters.
Alright. Oh, right, you have to actually, like, press a button.
The time has come.
Now, as one.
Emblem.
It's basically free game from free tier. Complete with magical girl transformation and everything. And badass wings.
And an outfit change.
And an outfit change.
We are now connected and can unleash a powerful attack.
Thank you. Now we can use a powerful super move!
Together.
Together, Colgate!
Engage attack. Engaged units can use powerful engage attacks. Engage attacks are abilities that let your units, that your units can use once each time they engage. I swear I can read, guys. For example, Lodestar Rush deals heavy damage. To use this engage attack, select the Lodestar Rush and a weapon. You know, the condescending Dora the Explorer, do you see the map?
Did you see the magical weapon?
Doesn't work as well when they're not giving me super condescending dialogue.
Apparently, the falchion gives us a speed penalty.
Have I played the dot hack games before? No, I have not. I've heard they're excellent, though.
Ah, yes. Good old dot hack. I have all of them.
At this point, though, I question every time chat suggests a game to me. I have so much distrust in chat suggestions.
Alright.
After Fate Stay Night. I have so much Fate Stay Night trauma.
We could hit him with Liberation. Or Falchion is effective against dragons. It says he's a dragon, so probably I should use this. Or
You're
I
still
w-
using Liberation.
I know, but that still kills him.
That's fair.
And that kills him harder. By
9 damage?
Yes, because it's
One more
increasing
damage.
one more
Yeah.
damage 9 times. Alright. Overkill! Dramatic overkill!
Bio was that I know that I have, in response to me explaining that I have so much Fate Stay Night trauma.
My prayers are with you.
And distrust.
Brush your teeth!
I agree, brushing your
You
teeth is
have
foolish.
nothing to celebrate.
I mean, we just cut you in half, dude.
You are weakness itself. You will never defeat
Didn't
me.
we just do that?
Stage clear! 3 turns. Thank you, Colgate and question marks.
Thanks to you, this world is saved. And my work here is complete.
Good for you.
Now I can go back to being Slek.
Know that I will
I have
always
been
be with you,
rewatching Titan's Grave
and that we will
recently.
stand together again. As we did this day.
Purely because I've been doing a lot of writing using the Fantasy Age system.
You heard about the season 2 announcement?
Don't.
No, seriously.
I am still very
If ever
sad.
we cross paths
that
again,
there wasn't a
I hope
season
you will
2.
remember me.
Bye,
Indeed,
question
that
marks.
you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side. The 12 emblems.
Yeah, totally only 12. Just 12.
Definitely 12 and not 7 more DLC
Yeah,
ones.
definitely no extra plums at all. Only 12. Just 12.
No, please don't save over my actual save data. Slot 4.
You don't put random empty save spots between save files.
Sometimes I do, but not this
I
time.
usually do.
Where am I?
You too.
Whoa. Tell me you're seeing this.
Hello there. And you are? You're awake! You're really awake, yeah?
You're the Divine Dragon!
No shit.
No way!
No way!
No way.
The Divine Dragon is finally awake!
Hey, hold on!
Bye!
Later.
And then they fucked off.
Calm down, you two. What's all of this ruckus about?
Vander.
It's
Hi.
an old man.
I like Vander.
Divine Dragon.
Divine Dragon Colgate.
It's a
Never
miracle.
gonna not laugh.
An
when
utter
I
miracle.
see that name.
The Divine One, awake at long last. That I might live to see you standing before me. What an honor.
Is it bad that a part of me is just going, Bio, if you decide to do images for this, can we just replace the Divine Dragon with an actual tube of Colgate toothpaste?
Bio, please, for God's sake, don't do that to yourself again.
Not to be rude.
I'm just picturing a
Who are
dancing little
you?
tube of toothpaste talking to everybody, and it's
Bio,
significantly more
for
amusing.
God's sake,
Don't.
do not do
Why?
that to yourself again for 2 reasons. One, you'll
One.
have to spoil yourself on every single character in this game if you do that.
And 2,
And 2, Pixiv, or whatever the fuck you were using, I can't remember the name now, is still being a fucking dickhead.
and 3, your sanity. Don't.
Divine Dragon just doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Professor or Chief Ike. Good old Chief Ike.
Nothing on any stream we've done before or since has broken both of us that badly.
Fucking Zark. Chief Ike.
I might still have a
Apologies.
screenshot.
I
of
lost myself
that
for a
on my
moment there.
phone. Let me see if I can find it.
My name is Vander. I am the 32nd Steward of the Dragon.
Hello, Sir Vander.
Oh, my Divine One. There is no need to address me as such. Simply Vander will do.
Chief Ike, you've totally changed my life. Fucking Zark.
See?
I love the
told
search
you the
feature
Divine
for my
Dragon was
photos.
awake.
Yeah, we were telling the truth.
You two. I don't believe I got your names.
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we forgot to introduce ourselves. We're the 33rd Stewards of the Dragon. My name's Clan. Pleased to meet you.
One of you has to be the 34th steward.
Nope, they're both the 33rd steward.
Ugh.
And then the next steward will be the 35th steward. It's like how when you tie for first place, there's not a second place. It skips straight to third place.
No, it's just dumb. One of them needs to come first.
Well, was it the chicken or the egg? Oh, by the way, Clan is one of the people we're going to be running. So.
You're not wrong, friend. It is characters like these that make you want to be a serial killer to NPCs. Unfortunately, they're not actually really NPCs. They're... I hate to break this to you, friend. They're party members.
Yay!
And I'm Fram. We're twins.
And she's Fram.
We've been waiting forever for you to wake
We've
up.
been waiting like 12 years at most.
As stewards of the dragon, our mission is to protect and provide for you.
They don't ever tell us how old Fram and Clan are supposed to be. But like... I don't know. I'd say like 14 is generous as a maximum, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Like, I don't want to say like 11 or 12, given like Fram's body type. Like, but I don't know. I've lost track with how children develop these days. Maybe that's accurate.
12 might actually be correct.
But like, I definitely don't think more than 14 is reasonable either, so.
Generation after generation of our predecessors waited for you to rise from your
Yeah,
slumber.
like 30 of them. Thank you. We got that.
I'll admit, I am astonished to see it has finally happened. You see, 1,000 years have passed since
and
the
yet
first
there've only
steward
been
took their
32
post.
stewards for 1,000 years.
33.
That doesn't seem like the correct number.
Well, I mean, what's 1,000 on 33? She does kind of remind me of.
It implies that people hold that position for 30 and 10/33 years.
Yeah, that makes sense. Look how old Vander is.
Yeah, but also the job market. Who likes staying in a singular position for 30 years?
Vander. And Vander's dad, and Vander's dad's dad.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep?
Indeed.
Yeah,
Your
but think
mother,
about it though.
Lumera,
That's
the
30
divine
years
dragon
of your
monarch,
entire
has
job
long
being
awaited this
staring
day.
at a sleeping chick. That's
Finally,
objectively
you,
creepy.
a divine dragon yourself, have awakened. This surely signifies great things.
Oh, slow down. This monarch you mentioned. She's my mother?
Oh yeah,
And
protagonist has
I'm
insomnia.
A divine dragon, you called it?
Insomnia?
Not insomnia, amnesia. Although,
She just woke up. She clearly does not have insomnia. Maybe
What?
vending machine over here just likes his job.
listen,
Oh, dear. Is your memory hazy, Divine One?
I know my name, but that's about
I
it.
know I'm called Colgate.
You can't remember anything else?
Maybe you're just feeling groggy because of all that sleep.
Sorry, I think I have insomnia.
But I don't even know who I am.
You're
Fret not.
Colgate.
Such lapses in memory are to be expected after sleeping for so long. If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
Isn't this just the plot of Fates again?
Queen Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, rules over the holy land of Lethos.
I'd argue she actually has the exact opposite problem of insomnia, given that she was just sleeping for 1,000 years straight.
the guy a doctor too.
Probably.
It's fine. Don't question how he knows the effects of extended sleep.
In the war 1,000 years ago, she defeated and imprisoned the wicked Fell Dragon.
A lot of time to develop hobbies. Yeah.
You, Divine One, are her only child.
The war? The Fell Dragon. Oh, I feel like I can almost
So,
remember.
you know, single parent, defeated, big bad evil, safety for 1,000 years, daughter awakens, no memories.
Daughter wakes up, has insomnia.
Everything's gonna be fine, right, guys? Like, totally good?
Please, do not trouble yourself trying to bring it all back at once. Your memories will return in time. You are a being of immense power. A deity, no less.
Yes. That's why she can bring people back from the dead. Whereas Byleth could only turn back time. Because Byleth was only like kind of a deity, sort of, sometimes.
And Byleth wasn't exactly great at using time powers to bring people back from the dead.
No, Byleth was just a war criminal.
I have heard many a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery. Your unflinching heroism.
That's a lot to live up to.
For now, let us head to Lethos Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps the reunion will help stir your memories.
I hope so.
You know, it never really gets explained how... I don't think, unless I'm misremembering, I don't think it ever really gets explained how we get back and forth from here.
Okay then.
No,
Onward and
I
downward.
don't think it does.
To Lethos Castle!
Okay. I probably knew this at one point, but who the hell is voicing Fram, and why does she sound so familiar? Because there's a lot of very well-known voice actors in this. It's just, like... She's supposed to be 16?!
No.
Yeah, that's what it says here. Yeah, Fram and Clan are supposed to be 16.
Is that the age of consent in Japan?
No, that would be 15. Or no, 14? 14.
Because I am just assuming that literally every character is going to be age of consent.
Okay. So she's voiced by somebody named Lisa Reimold, who I don't know immediately, but has been in other things, like Dan and Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, she also played Fallon in Dungeon Meshi. You know, Laios' sister. And she was in Disgaea 7. Oh, she was also in JoJo's. Oh, and she's the English voice for Emma Verde in Nijigasaki. Okay. Oh, and Rion in Yashihime. Great. Still giving me things I know. Pokemon Masters? Doesn't help me. Also does Atri in FE Heroes. She's been in some stuff. But, like, she sounds like someone else, I think is the thing. She could have been like 27 and still look like that because of anime, so I'm not surprised she's a 16-year-old who looks like she's 10.
All this time, I've been sleeping in the sky?
No, you've been sleeping in a bed, Colgate. Come on, you woke up in the bed.
You have, yes. The place where you slumbered is known as the Somniel.
And we got down from it
Teleportation, it's fine.
somehow.
A fortress built upon an airborne island to ensure your safety. It is perhaps the most secure place in all of Helios. Only a select few can set foot there.
Oh, I see. And you three live there with me.
Yep. As stewards, we spend our time caring for you. And managing things around the Somnio. It's a sacred place, so we work as hard as we can to keep it shipshape.
Royal family members visit us all the time. Well, visit you, really. The Prince and Princess of Firene, a deeply religious country, visit especially often.
They pray next to you, like this. Then they just talk for a while, like they're chatting to a friend.
I see. Thanks for filling me in, Fram. You too.
By the way, fair warning. A lot of the pronunciations in this game are really stupid. Like Firene, which looks like it should be pronounced Firene, but it's pronounced Firene. Or, there's another character named Saline, who looks like it should be pronounced Celine, as in Dion. You know? So, you know, there's a bunch of really dumb pronunciations of names. Hey, how'd we get out here? I blinked and now we're just here. Oh, you fell asleep again? I did? For how long? Oh, it's been about 3 days now. Nothing to worry over. 3 days! Damn my insomnia!
The Divine One said our names! And thanked us!
I think I'm going to faint! Unless I already did. Am I dreaming?
Need I remind you that you are in the presence of the Divine Dragon? How many times must I tell you to behave in a manner befitting your station?
Apparently more than you have, vending machine.
Divine One, please, forgive this embarrassing breach of decorum.
Breach of decorum? I'm actually enjoying their enthusiasm.
You're just as kind-hearted as I always imagined.
Oh, look! There it is!
Ah, there it is.
Camelot.
Camelot!
Lethos Castle. The Divine Dragon Monarch is there, you said?
Yes. I suppose 1,000 years have passed since you've been home.
Thousands of years ago, this was home.
Don't worry. We'll be right there
Then
with you.
you had insomnia and fell asleep, so we stuck you in a castle in the sky. And said, she'll be safe up there. We'll leave an old man and 2 children to watch over her. That'll be fine.
You can hold my hand if you like.
Thank you.
Oh, I have a ring.
How long have I been wearing this ring? Since before I fell asleep?
No, she held his hand, so he's pregnant now. Clan is the pregnant one, I think you'll find.
That blue stone. It reminds me of something.
Oh, I know. It reminds me of the ribbon on my arm, which is also blue. Or the sky,
No,
which is also blue.
it reminds her of the ephemeral concept of friendship.
Yeah. This ring must be a friendship ring. It's blue. And as we all know, blue is the color of friendship.
Only blue. Only color that represents friendship.
Oh, you guys aren't wearing blue. They must not be friends.
What are those horrible things?
Vander, are creatures like that common around here?
They're not. I've never seen them. Nor have I heard of such monsters appearing in Lethos before. This is a land of peace.
Understood. Well,
Shall we fight them? As you wish, Divine One. You whose bravery knows no equal.
no, let's run.
Huh?
We haven't the slightest idea who they are, and we don't know how they came to be here. Also, they worry me for some reason. So,
I have
we
a
run.
bad feeling about this.
Ayu,
Run away.
did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
Okay, get to safety.
We'll keep them distracted for you.
What the? Come back! Come back this instant!
Oh shit, I lost my book.
Oh no!
Oh no, my baloney book.
This isn't looking good.
Clan, Fram!
Hold on! We shall come to you!
By the way, this is actually a possible lose condition on hard mode classic.
Vander!
Divine One, stay back. It's too
Like,
dangerous.
the tutorial fight is literally losable.
Clan and Fram were trying to protect me. I have to help them. I take back what I said. This is no time to run. Please, let me fight.
All right, but stay on your
How
guard.
do you lose? You die. That's how.
I will.
See? If Colgate dies, then you lose. And it's very easy for Colgate to die here. On hard.
What are these creatures doing in Lethos?
Oh,
Bushes!
We had best use the foliage to take cover.
Terrain effects. Terrain provides various effects in battle. For example, it's harder to land a hit on a unit positioned in a thicket.
as any good war criminal would know.
Thickets also cost more movement for ground units to pass through. You can see the terrain effects in the information section on the top left corner of the screen. Use terrain to your advantage in battle, you moron!
So, one thing this game does that's really quite useful is it gives you these little preview lines to tell you what enemies are going to, like, focus where. But sometimes it lies to you.
It lies to you a lot.
It does lie to
actually.
you quite a lot. Wow. We're being weighed down by our iron sword. Do we have another weapon?
Probably not.
I don't think so. No, I don't think we do. No, we have a vulnerary. That's not a weapon. The music in this game is fucking great, by the way. Vander, we need to not give you experience where we can, really, because, like, you're not part of the crew, as it turns out. You can't have DLC weapons yet, no. You don't get those at the beginning. Once we get a little bit farther and have, like, access to the Somniel proper, we'll have DLC weapons. Oh yeah, Fram and Clan are just completely unequipped here. Fun! Alright.
I can fight.
Oh my god! Hold on. I need my settings to, like, obey my goddamn movement settings! Game speed, engage animations. Unit control style is on direct. Oh wait, hold on. Battle minimap, danger radius, combat camera, walking camera. Combat guide display, network features. Oh, okay. No, there we go. I have to swap it to that. There we go. Thank God. Guys, we can move in a sensible fashion again. Look. Alright, so if I just go here, ostensibly everybody is going to attack me. Ostensibly. Whereas if I go here, we don't have kill.
No, but you're not really gonna get kill as things stand.
Unless, can I feed a kill?
Unit types! Units have various types such as Cavalry, Key Adept, and Mystical. Each type has different advantages.
girl just woke up for the first time in 1,000 years and suddenly she has a jackass in her head insulting her intelligence and informing her of basic concepts even children know about.
Check units type on the stats screen. Cavalry units have the highest movement, with some asterisks. Their high mobility allows them to cross the map quickly and land a first blow or aid an ally.
Ah, okay. So barring a 5% crit, we can set up a kill here. Kanto's not a thing, by the way. I mean, it is, but not, like, natively. Aha! Get dead, loser! Smack!
I do love that they explode into red glitter.
There are too many of them. Divine One, get out of here!
I'll get you!
Fram, are you alright?
No, she's wincing as she
Fram,
blinks.
It's not safe for you
Or
here.
winks,
Retreat
rather.
to the castle.
Right away!
These enemies are formidable indeed. Divine One, please use a vulnerary if you are wounded.
Healing. A unit at 0 HP, or hit points, can no longer fight. Use items like vulneraries to restore HP. To use a vulnerary, select the items command.
That is a cool horse that vending machine has. What's it called? What do we name this horse?
Yes, here.
I mean, if we're calling him vending machine, then obviously his horse has to have the name of some sort of vending machine snack. They're in blue. What candies have, like, crazy blue and white wrappers?
Alright. Get him, Colgate! With the power of toothpaste!
Dream well.
I gotta protect Fram. You rotten monsters, don't scare me.
Ow!
Ow, my face! Clearly its name is Pepsi. Fair.
I hate not having shove or reposition by default. Forward! Oh god, there's no, like, battle saves either. That's the problem. Hey, you! Oh, but I don't want to attack you, because then if you auto-attack into me... Wait.
Uh-oh.
More enemies.
They just keep coming. You're all trying to protect me. I should be protecting you. If only I could. Somehow.
Hello, yes, I'd like to order a Pepsi. Is Coca-Cola okay? Nay. Colgate.
You must remember.
You have to remember Colgate. You must use it to brush your teeth.
Who said that?
It's the spooky ghost.
The ring.
The spooky friendship ghost.
Know that my strength can be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side.
The 12 emblems.
Divine One? Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
Don't worry, please. I'm not alone. Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings!
Magical girl transformation time.
I am known as Marth. Emblem Marth, to be clear.
Please don't confuse me with non-Emblem Marth. Different people. For instance, regular Marth can't fly.
See, I think clearly the correct solution in this game is just to turn 2 of the emblem rings into earrings and then just wear a ring on every finger and then you're Superman.
And then you just stack, like, you know, 4 bracelets on one arm and 3 on the other.
We did it. Thanks for your help, Marth. Truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an emblem of legend?
Clan, Fram, get to safety now!
Nobody will lose with Spider-Man on my side. What 1,000 years of sleep will do. Player phase.
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us?
Of course. I will fight alongside you from here forward. Your ally until the very end.
Ish. Syncing with emblems. A unit can fight alongside an emblem. This is called being synced. While synced, the unit has increased power and access to sync skills. Oh. Emblem Marth. Emblem Marth strikes quick and repeatedly, dominating foes with his nimble grace. The sync skill, Perceptive, makes it easier to avoid enemy counterattacks. The engage weapon, Rapier, deals bonus damage against cavalry and armored enemies. The engage skill, Divine Speed, adds an additional, less powerful attack. The engage attack, Lodestar Rush, is a powerful and blindingly fast flurry of blows.
Might as well.
Emblem engage.
Don't think we need to Lodestar Rush that guy, though. Oh, he lives if we don't.
What if you use Rapier instead of Iron Sword?
Oh yeah, then he dies. But he's not a cavalry man, you see.
Still, a kill's a kill.
Smack! Dodge. Smack! Get him, Marth!
This is it! I live to fight again.
The other thing is, Vander is technically a promoted unit, which is why he gains, like, no experience. So I generally just want to keep him out of the way. Keep him nearby to be able to, like, get weakness hits or whatever, but... Smack. Smack. Smack.
We cannot afford to lose.
Well, that does appear to be the last enemy. Can't remember if there's more reinforcements or not, but ain't no kill like motherfucking overkill.
Yeah?
Fate has brought us here. This is it! I live to fight again.
As Colgate cuts a man in half. Level up. Sword Agility 1 grants Avo plus 10 at the cost of crit minus 10 when using a sword. My crit rate.
Oh, bond level. Allies who fight alongside emblems gain bond experience, increasing their bond level. As their bond level increases, units gain stats and access to new effects.
Hey, by the way, Kevin, just throwing this out there. When I was looking over the submissions on the thing, I don't think unless you were using a different name in there, I don't think I saw your stuff in there. So, like, if you want to just shoot that to me in, like, a DM or something later, I can get that stuff added in, because I'm remembering now that there are 19 emblems, and we've technically only accounted for 13 of them, 14 of them at the moment. So I've got, like, 5 spare emblems. So, should probably get some units to actually, like, assign those to.
Divine One. Vander. Thanks for saving us.
Yeah. And, sorry. This all happened because we ran ahead.
This is why we don't allow children on the battlefield. Nobody learned from Ike.
But here's the problem. It worked too well for Byleth, though. Lysithia.
But she wasn't actually a child. That's the thing. Violet just called her that because she knew it annoyed her.
She was the youngest student at the academy, which was intended for primarily, like, teenagers and and lower grade nobilities. Like, just saying.
I'm the one who should apologize. You put yourselves in danger trying to protect me.
No, Colgate, that's literally their job. It's actually, they are employed to protect you. They did a fantastically shit job of it.
It's such a relief you're both safe now.
Divine One, I hear more enemies approaching.
More? I thought we'd gotten them all.
Evidently not. These creatures, will there be no end to them?
Huh? There's more?
Oh shit!
And they've got a dragon?
Blue Eyes, use White Lightning! And then Seto Kaiba evaporated the enemies.
Hi, Mom.
And then turned into a lady.
At last, you are awake.
Boobs! I mean, Lumera.
Is it really you?
Oh my god, it's toothpaste. My Colgate has returned to me. I can brush my teeth for the first time in 1,000 years. Not the burst stream of destruction attack. Yes, exactly. Majority of them were still young teenagers before the time skip, which is basically the same thing as being a child.
Yes, it's me. Thank you for saving us.
What a joy it is to see you.
Huh?
Glomp.
I've waited for so long.
Meanwhile, Colgate's just like, bad touch. Vending machine, I need an adult. Who is this strange woman? Why is she hugging me?
The adultiest adult in the kingdom, because she's
When
old
I
as
sensed
fuck.
you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. I hope you're not hurt.
I'm fine.
What a relief. You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
Oh, you're my mother.
What's the matter? Don't
Sorry,
tell me.
I have insomnia.
Oh, I'm
Since
never living that
awakening,
one
the
down.
Divine One's memory is clouded.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this.
No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy, I hugged you as hard as I could. I take this to mean you've forgotten everything. I suppose it's to be expected. 1,000 years is a very long time.
Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened back then.
Yes, you suffered a terrible wound. And because of that...
A wound? Well, I don't remember that. Or this world. Or anything.
Don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten. Regardless of what you remember, I'm simply glad to have you back, my dear child.
Still, this isn't the reunion you hoped for.
I'm not a dear child. I'm a dragon child. It says right on my class card.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's solace enough just to hear that sweet voice
I'm
of
pretty
yours.
sure the dear child was was the main character from that one show, My Dear Friend, shit, what was the character's name? This was an anime from like a couple seasons ago. It was about a deer girl.
I can't help you.
Chad, you know what I'm talking about, probably. Suppose this was to be expected. They always told me that sleeping for 1,000 years would give you such a crick in the neck. What does that mean? Oh no, you can't even remember movies.
And one of the best ones!
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
And to gaze once more into your
Semi-phenomenal,
eyes.
nearly
Cosmic
cosmic
What
powers.
lovely colors they are.
Mini Luden's face.
Lovely colors they are, Colgate. Yes. The colors of Colgate toothpaste. For which we are named, because you were very creative at naming, weren't you, Lumera?
Exploration. After battle, you can explore the map freely and converse with your allies. Keep an eye out for items on the ground. They're the shiny spots located by giant blue arrows. To finish exploring, either move to the exit or press the plus button to open the menu and select Depart.
Alright. Time to go find the items.
Sadly, no actual giant blue arrows, just shiny gold spots on the ground. Bird.
Yes. No, wait, I can't. Nope. That bird is a lie. Hold on, there's a run button. There's the run button. Aha! Meow! Ow, wall! Ow, wall! Meow! Wall, ow!
The wall was also a mirror. Can you run back into a wall for a second?
Hold on.
Because you can actually see your
Meow!
reflection.
Ow!
See, when you hit it, there! Like, briefly, it shows a reflection of what's behind you.
You know, it doesn't show a reflection. It just shows you from behind. That's not a reflection.
It shows you your butt.
Except if I'm here, in which case it shows me my fucking vag.
Yeah.
Bad shot.
It's a choice.
It's, yeah.
Not a capital C choice, but it is a choice. I guess all you can do is talk to people this go around. Are you not
And
going to
depart.
talk to folks?
I will talk to folks, yes. Hi, Fram!
So great!
That's not what she said. So she says, you look so incredible on the battlefield. Of course you did, though. You're the Divine Dragon.
I'm pretty sure Lumera is the Divine Dragon, but okay.
But did you get injured at all? I hope not. If you need a healing, though, I'm fantastic at it. I don't know why I didn't bother healing my own twin brother when he got knocked down to 1 HP, though.
Or
I'm
myself.
I'm kind of a dick. Well, healing yourself is a thing you have to be, like, super high tier level for in this game.
Yeah, but she said she's great at it.
Fair.
Clan!
Amazing.
I was a bit worried, but we made it through. We're safe because of you, Divine One. Hey, what happened to that guy who popped out of your ring? Yeah, Clan over here asking the relevant questions. Like, where did the magical ring man go? You know what? We're just not gonna answer that. Vending machine! It heartens me to see you and Queen Lumera. Clean Lumera. Clean
Humera.
Clean Chimera. Reunited at last. The memory loss may have come as a surprise, but she seems elated nonetheless. I'm sure once you get over your insomnia, everything will be fine.
Thank you.
I'm so very, very happy to see you. It's like a dream. However, we'd best not linger here for too long. There may be more enemies lurking about.
Then we got on the case of Shepard's parents for naming their daughter Byleth when they both had totally normal names. And this lady named both of her kids after toothpaste with zero irony. Depart. Next chapter.
Let's head to the castle. Climb on my back.
She is a really pretty big fuck you dragon.
Blue eyes, white dragon. She is really just a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh monster, though. Oh. Oh. Moon.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Moon.
Firene, kingdom of abundance.
Uh-huh.
Brodia, kingdom of light.
Brodia.
Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lethos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our
Hey, listen to
nations
that
fought
Fire
as
Emblem theme in the
one.
background.
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens. If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be stopped.
Not to be confused with Fell Dragon, Shit, what was Robin's dad's name?
Oh. Oh, I know this.
Bio, help!
Nope, not in my brain.
I'm gonna be so mad, because it's in there. I know it's in there.
It's in my brain too, but I'm just gonna go to Google.
Yeah, just go
Fire.
to Google.
Here we are. We are safe within these walls.
Ben's dad. Valadar.
Valadar, that's the one.
So this is Lithos Castle. It's beautiful.
I'm glad you think so.
I'm glad you think so, Colgate.
Though you may not remember this place, I've long waited to welcome you back here.
This could have also been a really funny time, because it would have fit, to name the character, you fuck. Welcome back to Lithos Castle, you fuck.
Welcome home.
You fuck.
Nah, you bitch. 8 characters, all one letter, or all one word.
You bitch.
I'm home?
No, you're Colgate. Now she doesn't even know her name anymore.
You know, Monster would fit as a name.
I thought you... Sorry, but I thought you knew, like, the DS... Like, the DS Fire Emblems, for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought you knew the DS Fire
Yes.
Emblems.
You are. I feel overwhelmed with joy. I may cry.
Queen Lumera.
Vander. Clan. Frem. Thank you for all you've done. You are worthy stewards indeed.
Oh. Only when you kind of know his fates. Okay, well...
You and your predecessors, watching over my child all these years. I am ever so grateful.
You are too kind.
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that. I'm starting to feel woozy.
Oh yeah, go us! We just got praised by Queen Lumera herself!
And
The
yet she
happiness
sounds
of this
less happy
moment
about that
aside,
than being praised by
I am troubled
Colgate.
to see the corrupted here in Lithos.
The corrupted.
Those enemies you were fighting out on the grasslands.
Oh, I didn't like those things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The corrupted are corpses revived by an evil power. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers in the war. Before the start of that bitter conflict, Elios had known peace for eons. But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron.
Sombrero. The most evil of men. Clearly, the only thing that could hate toothpaste is a sombrero.
Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from. But seeing the destruction he wrought, there was no doubt of his evil intentions. Now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign of his return.
No.
No.
I wonder if it is mere coincidence that you awakened as all this unfolds. If the Fell Dragon has been released, then we must prepare for battle.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
Worry not.
Oh yeah,
I doubt he
forgot
will
about how
attack
much
anytime soon.
fucking coward early game Colgate is.
Yeah.
This castle is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily. Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity. Emblem Marth.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of course, I could help only because your child remembered me. You know, it is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean? Who's awake?
There is something I should show you. Follow me.
What is this place?
It's the exposition chamber.
Clearly.
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the emblem rings are enshrined.
Except for, like, 4 of them. 5 of them.
those of the Holy Knight, of the Sage Lord, and of the Azure Twins rest here. As well as the ring of the Princess Exalt, and finally, the ring of the Instructor.
So, because we haven't done these, so Holy Knight is going to be from Genealogy of the Holy War. That's Sigurd. Sage Lord is going to be from Thracia 776. So that's Leaf. Azure Twins is going to be Sacred Stones. So that's Erica. Princess Exalt is going to be Awakening. So that is Lucina. And the Instructor, well, I don't think I have to tell you what that one is. Unfortunately, that's a non-canon bullshit version, so we don't accept that.
No, they chose to go with a non-war criminal as their... Like, otherwise it would be the ring of the unrepentant war criminal.
Ring of the war criminal. Shine on, emblem of war crimes!
Each dwells within an emblem ring, as Marth resides in the Ring of the Hero King.
So, counting Marth, there are 6 emblem rings.
No, those
Wow.
are just the ones that we have here.
In fact, there are 12. 6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries. As a precautionary measure.
What do you mean?
The emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings.
Toothpaste over here is too much of a baby to handle the actual history as it's written, so they had to dumb things down for her.
For generations, the Divine Dragons used this power to ensure peace and prosperity in Elios. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings, and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
So rather than keeping them together, where we would be all-powerful and able to stop anyone that might want to steal them using the power of the rings themselves, we
instead
split them
split
up.
them up.
Gave them to random people in other countries who we presume to be trustworthy, and thereby made them much harder to protect.
Mm-hmm.
Not a smart plan, but, you know, whatever. Who am I? I'm not the Divine Dragon Monarch.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent, not just stored here.
Precisely. The rings offer their power but once every 1,000 years. At which time the Divine Dragon travels across Elios to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings, the emblems may be summoned before I arrive.
Summoned?
It is how one calls for an emblem from a ring, just as you did earlier with Marth. Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That includes you, my child.
Oh, you must be talking about the phrase that popped into my head.
An invocation, you mean? What was it?
Shine on, emblem of beginnings. I wasn't even thinking about it. The words just fell from my mouth.
That was how you summoned Marth. What was your focus, your intention when you spoke those words?
Not dying.
I wanted to help Clan and Fram.
Not them dying, also.
I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect
I'd only
them.
just met them, and as far as I knew, they were my only friends. So I didn't want them to die.
Your focus was on helping others.
Shine on, you crazy diamonds.
Remember that intention whenever you summon emblems. Not to keep the power for yourself. Understand? To borrow so you may protect others.
I understand.
Now, why don't we try a practice
Magic
battle?
exists to serve
You
man
must
and
be a
never to
little
rule over-
rusty
sorry,
after all
wrong
these
universe.
Magic is unusable by dwarf. No, wait, wrong universe.
Same wrong universe, though.
Yeah, I know.
Good job.
How about we train here? You will be the one fighting. The emblem lends you their strength. You need to train your body and mind to unleash an emblem's full
They
power.
haven't reneged on that yet, have they?
No. There is a dwarven magic of sorts, but it stems from the Titans, who are all but literally extinct, and there are exactly 2 known practitioners of dwarven magic, one of whom is Sandalfetic, better known as Enchantment.
Enchantment.
And to be fair, we knew he had some sort of bullshit magic powers ever since the not enchantment moment.
What did you do? Not enchantment.
And then Lace Harding, who is one of your companions in Valgard, who, if, like me, you chose instead to save the Grey Warden in Endgame because he has a griffin that would also unalive themselves if you selected them for that. She's super dead. So it's just Sandal still, effectively.
Why does this place look like a gazebo-less Amezbo gazebo?
Well,
It's not. But there is an Amezbo gazebo in this game. True
There is.
story.
Vander, Clan, Frem, you will be aiding my child in this battle. Against me.
This battle is fucking hard as balls on hard, by the way.
Queen Lumera, even in a practice battle, I could not turn my weapon on you.
Oh, Vander, please do put your heart into it. I know I will.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you.
Vulnerary. Drink to recover 15 HP. Not like drink this to recover. Just like sit here and just kick back a beer. You get 15 HP back.
The corrupted! No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks.
No, you stupid child. Do these look black and threatening? No, these are white. They're the good. What the hell?
These are the good gold.
What is this?
Also, the fact that
Nevertheless,
she just
their
casually
abilities
created
are the
life
same.
from rocks
Drop your
and
guard and
stone.
you could be hurt.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else? They give me the
I'm
chills.
spooked out by the spooky plant and rock monster,
Yes,
man.
Bio, she can just make people out of vines and rocks. They are gods,
I mean,
you know.
Divine Dragon Monarch. She is literally god tier, you know? So yes, she can just create life out of nothing if she so feels like doing, you know?
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands
I'll be back
against
in a
you.
minute. You have my permission to read combat tutorials while I'm in the bathroom if that is necessary.
You are my child, the protector of all.
Divine
Divine
Dragon
Dragon.
Colgate. Not to be confused with your brother, the Divine Dragon Crest.
I do like that you accepted Crest as the alternate name for the other dragon.
Yeah, she names her children after brands of fucking toothpaste. Yeah, of course she does. Why wouldn't she? I mean, look at them. They have hair that's like... How do you get partially red hair and red eyes when she's just blue? She's the color of friendship.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every step of the way.
Yeah, what Fram said.
As loath as I am to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders.
Vending machine, you're sitting on the bench, buddy.
I pledge to bring us
And
victory.
I'm pretty sure Fram is sitting on the bench at this point, too.
Thank you, everyone.
So this is all on Toothpaste and Clan.
Now, let's begin.
blink, 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 blink.
Be cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range weapons.
She is the child of Red Eyes Black Dragon and Blue Three Eyes White Dragon. Blue eyes and red eyes. Alright. Alright. Chat all being on the same fucking wavelength there. Are y'all implying that she banged the you know, fucking fell dragon? Is that your implication here? Because, I mean, as far as we know, like, we only know of 3 dragons at this point. Lumera, Colgate, and Sombrero. So, like, you know, that's sort of our, that's sort of our sample space. Even gods can get drunk off their asses sometimes. Yeah, and the war against the Fell Dragon was just a falling out between, you know, Lumera and Sombrero after Sombrero got really mad that he named their twins after Toothpaste.
Therefore,
Is
they
that the
can
canon
rain
we're going
arrows
with?
upon us
Apparently.
from afar.
It was a custody battle, obviously. Oh, sorry. Attack range. Each weapon has a set range. A bow with a target range of 2 can attack enemies 2 spaces away. Weapons with a range of 1 cannot counter distant attacks. Weapons with a range of 2 cannot counter adjacent attacks.
Neat. By the way, there is a weapon triangle in this game. Kinda. Kinda, sorta. But, like, also not really. Okay, right. Lumera just doesn't move, which is very odd. So we have to deal with fabrication and fabrication. So backup, covert, and dragon.
Dargo!
Dagron. Alright. Let's take a quick look at our units. We have, I mean, Colgate we've seen already. But Colgate has Marth. Then you're benched, so we don't really worry about you too much. But everybody has a personal skill as well. So vending machine here has alabaster duties. So if he's adjacent to the divine dragon, then they both get +5 crit. Lear over here has divinely inspiring, so adjacent allies deal +3 damage and take 1 less damage. Ram has Crimson Cheer. Unit is adjacent to the Divine Dragon. Grants a void +10 during combat to both. So that's good. Ram also punches things. She's a martial monk, which is a healer stroke punch man. Oh, by the way, weapons don't have durability, but staves do. So, fun. And then we have Clan, who has discount baloney.
Yep.
And Verdant Faith. If adjacent to the Divine Dragon, grants hit +10 during combat to both. So, Clan makes you hit more good, and yes, okay, we're gonna talk about that now.
See this enemy with the axe. Axe wielders are at a disadvantage against swords. Swords are strong against axes, axes against lances, and then lances against swords. If you outmatch your foe, you can break their fighting stance for an advantage in combat. Try it. Strike with your sword.
Which can be really
After their
annoying
stance
when
is
you're
broken,
not paying
they'll
attention
be
to
open
it
to further
on your
attack.
turn.
No, on enemy turn.
Yeah.
So, the way that weapon triangle works in this game is that, so in previous games, having weapon triangle advantage gave you a damage bonus versus the other thing gave you more hit and gave them less hit against you. This game doesn't do that. What this game does instead is if you hit, and if a unit is hit by a weapon that has weapon triangle advantage over them, it puts them into a break state.
Where they
And when
can't
they're in a
attack
break
anything.
state, they're not allowed to counterattack ever
Yeah.
until their next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Which just lets them get bodied by everything.
Yep. Because so remember how Inu was saying that the red lines show enemy priority. They do, except priority shifts if any unit enters the break condition.
Or just can't counterattack for some other reason.
Yeah.
Like Fram and Clan not having weapons in the previous chapter.
Yeah. So, if a unit you don't realize has a weapon that has advantage over one of your units goes, one, the AI will always have them attack first.
The AI is like, huh, break state? Break state.
And then everything bodies onto
Yeah.
that
And
person.
then it becomes a dog pile of murder that guy. It's really great.
It can be really vicious if you're not paying super close attention. Now, for my tutorial voice to read, presumably, that exact same thing we just said. Breaking enemies. Inflict the break status on an enemy by landing an attack with a weapon that has an advantage. Broken units cannot counterattack until after their next combat. So this is your chance to attack. Swords have advantage over axes, axes over lances, and lances over swords. Arts have advantages over bows, tomes, and knives.
Yeah, punching just bodies the hell out of daggers, bows, and books.
So, if you play like me and you favor mages, kill all the punchy people immediately.
Find the punch lads and delete them from reality. Because their damage is piss poor.
Yeah.
But they can be a real issue.
And all of their weapons are brave weapons.
Yeah, also
So,
that. I think there might be no, not all. There are some fists in the game that are brave weapons.
Most of them are, though.
Many of them are. Certainly not all. Alright.
Here goes.
Toothpaste.
Go poke.
Commander, can you get around to the side and
You
just
called?
put some damage on that guy, please? 4% chance that you kill. Man, I hate praying for not crits. That's always weird, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Bio. But you've got to remember, these games came out at very similar times. Bio was saying, we already learned that Punch holds advantage over range back in Three Hopes. Where, again, Punch Boys were the bane of poor Sweet Willow's existence.
Yep. Break!
This time, victory was mine.
Da-na-na-na. Oh, wait, no, right. They use a different... Oh, look at all those stats.
Good level.
Not a bad level. We didn't get speed. That's unfortunate. But I
The lack of res is also
the lack of res is also
a minor problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Divine One. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use magic.
Thank you for telling us, unlike Anna, who didn't tell us she could use white magic. Ever. Never bothered to tell us she could use and/or train people in white magic. Thanks for that, Anna! I'm not still mad about it or anything.
I'm good from near or far. even against well-protected enemies.
Magic. Magic can attack both distant and adjacent enemies.
Except for the magic that, Sombrero was using in the opening scene when it was only one range.
Magic is often effective against enemies with very high physical defense. Mystical units ignore terrain bonuses to a foe's avoid rate when attacking with magic.
Yeah, by the way...
They're anti-thickets. They're the anti-bush.
By the way, magic ignores war crimes in this game.
No, it makes mages the ultimate war criminals. Because strategic practices do nothing.
Yeah.
Mystical units can land attacks from a distance even when an enemy should be hard to hit.
Oh, look at that. Clan can just double this guy.
Never underestimate me!
Is that a crit?
God damn it, Clan.
Sorta like that, maybe?
Dude's over here, like, trying to earn his place on the team immediately. I mean, you already have it. Somebody requested you, bud. You're part of the team.
Somebody requested you for reasons I don't quite understand.
The Divine One looked right at me!
No, she didn't. She's facing the completely opposite direction, Fram. Magic. Did I ever mention that I could use magic? Who even are you? Little fucking show off over here. Known us for literally like a week and he's already being a suck up.
You know, I can do some mean healing with my staff. Not only that, I can
Mean
take
healing,
incoming
I'm
hits
pulling
from
blood
nearby
out
allies.
of you
Yeah.
instead of
Smart
pushing
one
it
to
back
do.
in.
Oh, yeah, so Chi Adepts have a
Anyway,
fun thing
if
where
you
they
don't
can
wanna
just
get
like
hurt,
take
or you
hits
need
for
some
nearby
patching up,
enemies.
just lean on me.
Staves. Staves are items which allow your units... Wait. Staves are items with which your units can help allies or hinder enemies. Only certain classes, like martial monks, can use them. A heal staff, for example, restores an ally's hit points. Staves are useful, but they break after a certain number of uses. Key Adepts.
Chi.
Chi Adept units can use Chain Guard to protect adjacent allies from attacks. With Chain Guard, an ally doesn't take damage. Instead, the Key Adept takes damage equal to... Shush! Equal to 20% of their own max HP.
I see that 1,000 Years of Sleep didn't do much for Anna's reading comprehension either.
Hush, Bio! Chain Guard is only available if the Chi Adept unit's HP is full.
So the thing about Chain Guard is, like, if you're about to take, like, 90% of a nearby unit's health, it's really good. Because the Chi Adept unit only ever takes 20% of their max HP.
Yeah.
But if the nearby unit was about to take 1 damage,
Yep.
and the Chi Adept now takes, 15 instead,
Yep.
that's a really bad trade-off. Yeah, to be fair to me, Bio would also get on your case for Chi if he was here too. Yeah, Ki is spelled with a K. That's Chi. It's Chinesium. Fortunately, Chain Guard doesn't activate automatically. You have to choose to do it. So that's a thing. So, like, we just turn it on. Okay, cool. Lumera doesn't feel like doing things. Oh, she's gonna move
She
now,
changed
though.
her mind, yeah.
She's moving! Everyone beware, Lumera has decided it's
As your
time to
steward.
do stuff. Clan can smack her for, you know, like 11, which is pretty good. Oops, that's not the correct button. That's not the correct button. Is our engage meter not full? It looks like it's blinking.
It's blinking.
I don't want to let me engage. I could swear there's a button to just engage right from here. Isn't there?
I don't think so.
Could've. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, I can't actually get to. But after you engage, you get more movement, right?
Sometimes it depends on the emblem.
Pretty sure that's true.
Lend me your strength.
Nope.
Oh, well.
It lasts 3 turns anyway.
Okay. But you can still turn it off, though. That's what I thought. Well, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get the hell out of the way. You're going to step back slightly. Slightly more. I don't know if we engage here or not. Oh, okay. There is, but I have to have already selected Colgate. See? Now there's just a button to turn it on and off. Martha's like, would you decide? Alright. Let's just park our butts here. And,
Whatever you say.
Fram, you could just chain guard. Thank you. Come get me, Lumera.
It's time I enter the fray.
Oh, no, Zed. Engage streams didn't start this week. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. This is clearly still Fate's Day night. Oh, Lord, she coming.
There is no need to hold back, my child.
Yeah, I'm not holding back. You're holding back.
All right.
Ha! You missed! Get poked. Get poked. Alright. So, if we Lodestar Rush...
That definitely kills.
Pretty sure that kills, right?
But wouldn't it be more worthwhile to try and feed the kill to our friend?
I would love to do that. I just don't know if I can. Rapier kills. Iron Sword doesn't. Yeah, we can probably feed it to Fram.
Rapier didn't kill.
Rapier did kill, didn't it?
No.
Oh, these are 3. I mean, we know he does 11. So I guess it really doesn't much matter how we do this. Alright. Go! Poke! Miss. Poke! I'm pretty sure I remember this battle being 2-phase though, so I think actually activating Engage here was kind of not smart, but...
Queen Lumera, I don't want to attack you. Oh, I feel busy.
Yeah, I forgot to... yeah, I've kind of forgot to schedule it. To be fair, I thought I had scheduled it, and I was really surprised when I found out I hadn't. So...
Sharpen your focus, clan, lest you miss.
Yeah.
So I scheduled it like
So
30 seconds
sorry.
before it started.
Fantastic work. You fought together splendidly.
Phase 2.
Let's move on. Wait over there a moment. All right. If everyone is in position, we'll begin.
That's a landmine question, Zed. That's a real landmine question.
This time, I will be more hands-on.
I've said it a few times on the other streams, so it's not a surprise to anyone.
Furthermore,
I wouldn't have
I'll be using
finished the game
this.
if hadn't been sitting right next to me. It
You
frustrated.
didn't finish the game. You finished one route.
It finished like it frustrated me to the extent that trying to actually, get through the whole thing was just I still don't like Shiro. I was rooting for the priest in the final encounters. I was hardcore rooting for Kirei. I just the fact that Shiro is the way he is, and literally no one challenges him on it at any point in the Fate route, frustrated me. That is what people keep telling me, yes.
Yeah, Shiro is much better in the other routes.
Is that the Ring of the Holy Knight?
Indeed it is. I'm inviting an old friend to join us.
So, low-key, not for power reasons, but Sigurd is probably my favorite of the emblems in terms of how they're written in this game.
He's so fucking busted in Heroes.
He's the broest of the emblems in this game.
He's so busted in Heroes.
Yes.
He also has a horse.
He does have a horse.
I am Sigurd. If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
The little suck-up kid was Cloud from Mission Abridged. Yeah.
Emblem Sigurd. He looks like a strong opponent.
Each emblem has their own abilities. When allied with them, you can call upon their unique powers
And
and
Emblem
skills.
Sigurd's is fucking bullshit.
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it won't be the same as Mars.
No, Overrun is scary.
We better keep our eyes open.
And also, Sigurd's move range is yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, she made more plant and rock people.
My rapier is effective against cavalry, like those enemies over there. Once we engage, you can use my weapon. Try it against that foe.
I don't think I'm allowed to watch the Fate streams, manga. Oh, you're talking to, Zed. Okay. But yeah, listen. If you want to see me incandescently angry at things, watch the Fate streams, yes. Because I am angry at everything, constantly. Okay. Sometimes an emblem's energy lingers in a space. If a synced unit finishes their action or waits on a space containing emblem energy, their engage meter will fill completely.
What's the best Fire Emblem you should start? That really depends. So, as a starting point, if you ever want to play the older games, I recommend starting with the older games, because otherwise you're going to have a really hard time going back. Like, the best introductory Fire Emblem probably is going to be either Awakening, because...
Awakening was going to be my recommendation.
Either Awakening or Three Houses are both really good places to come into it. But that said, if you want to enjoy the earlier games, you want to, like, if you want to play the earlier games, you want to start with the earlier games.
So,
Like, FE7 is also a really good starting point. And FE9 and FE10, like, Path of Radiance is a pretty good one. Like,
yeah, Awakening is probably the easiest place to jump into the games in terms of, like, I think there's a decent amount of ability to still go backwards from there if you decided you wanted to try the older games. Like, it'll build some good habits into you.
I don't feel like Sacred Stones is a great starting point.
But
is the thing. Like, Sacred Stones is fine. I just don't think it's a good starting point.
But my personal favorite Fire Emblem game, Inu and I have played on channel, and that's Radiant Dawn.
Radiant Dawn is my favorite. But I don't think it's the... even though it's the one I really started with, I don't think it's necessarily the best one to start with. It's probably Awakening. Like, because Awakening is sort of the transition point between, like, old Fire Emblem and modern Fire Emblem. So, like, from Awakening, you can kind of go either direction. Like, you'll lose some quality of life stuff going back to the older ones.
But you'll have an understanding of at least some of the foundational stuff that goes into those older games.
So, like, it's a really good starter one. That, or, like, if you just care about the modern stuff, start with Three Houses. Like, Three Houses is a great one to start with.
Story.
It's not a Fire Emblem game. It's Persona with a Fire Emblem
and it's
skin
trying
and a
really
Fire
hard
Emblem
to be
combat system. It just stole the entire story from the Tellius saga, basically.
But yeah, to go back to the me on Fates, Kevin is right. I was also routinely angry at chat and Inu during that game. I was routinely angry at everyone.
Oh.
What? Oh, sorry. I was looking at chat. Danger radius. When you place your cursor on an enemy, you'll see the radius for that. You'll see the radius that foe can reach. You can press A to keep that radius displayed. You can press ZL to see the danger radius of all the enemies at once.
So that'll break. We'll leave him at 16. Oh.
So if you have him do that, then you have her move into the bushes. Things will come up to attack her. She can weaken them. And then both of them can get a kill next turn. Probably.
Yeah, I'd have to go there.
Which would then take you away from the ability.
That's a bow and that's a lance. So I kind of don't want her getting...
That's fair.
Like, hit by either of those as a starting point.
But it's not like the hit rate on these things is great, and she would have the higher avoid.
Archer Bud could get to Clan if I stuck Clan there. But Clan can counter on Archer Bud.
That's true.
Can Lancer... I don't think Lancebro can get to Clan, though.
Come on, when do Lancers successfully do anything?
No, Lancebro can't get there. I'm kind of fine with doing that, then. I'm thinking I just stick Clan here and have Clan, like, just nuke this fucking Axe Boy out of existence.
Just completely disregard it. It's fine.
What?
I was poking fun at the fact that Lancers can't ever actually accomplish anything.
Well, I mean... she liked Gilgamesh.
I did like Gil.
And she liked Castor.
I'm still mad at what Gil did to Castor. I should have
He
had.
just turned Castor into Swiss cheese. Though.
I should have had more time with Castor.
Well, that's what UBW is for.
But. Being Lancer is suffering, yeah.
Being Lancer is suffering, yeah. Alright. Do we want... I think I want to go grab the Emblem energy here. And I could also have Fram eat that hit. What I don't remember is if Clan's still allowed to counterattack when that happens.
I can't remember.
Well, let's find out in a nice controlled setting, shall we? Let's let Fram eat that and see what happens. Oh.
I will say one of my actual favorite moments, and though they were few and far between in Fates, had to do with Castor, which was the moment where I was vindicated in my theory of the people Castor could have been. Because one of the spells she actually named was Atlas, which was described as the pressure of the world just caving in on people. To which my response was, well, yeah, if you're invoking Atlas, it would be. And people were like, whoa, I didn't pick up on that. And I'm like, how do you... Then again, I read way more of that mythology than...
Ooh, rough.
Than see reasonable people do. Oh god, that's awful.
Speed is good. I like the speed. The thing about Clan is Clan has a weirdly high strength growth for a unit that starts in a magic class. Like, one of the most effective things to do with Clan is to reclass him into a physical unit, and then he actually becomes surprisingly good. We're not doing that. Because the person that requested Clan Fire specifically requested Mage Knight. So we're doing Mage Knight. So
we're putting him on horseback?
Yep.
Yay, more horses to name.
I mean, that's gonna take a while, but like that's the plan, is put him on Mage Knight. Hello, are you swords? Your sword, your sword.
No, you're normal people. You're watching other people play video games on the internet. None of us are normal here.
I am a perfectly average human.
It's Alice in Wonderland. We're all mad here.
Forward, engage.
Emblem, engage.
Because that man on the horse with the sword is going to come for us. And so we're just going to sit here with a rapier and let him. Meanwhile, Clan is getting attacked by that guy. I would like to just get your butt moving over that way and...
I appreciate the compliment, but so not true. Well, honestly, TV these days is fairly boring, but... Alright.
Should be safe enough.
Your teamwork is inspiring. Now it's time for us to make our
Please
move.
don't.
Come, Sigurd.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna.
Queen Lumera, please forgive me for standing against
This is why this is such a bitch of a map on hard. And if you fuck up and have to restart because somebody died, you have to do the first half again too.
Yep.
Vander, you are my child's knight. You must fill that role as best you can. Attack me with all your might.
And again, we're in a circumstance where I'm voting for people.
Ow.
You got this, Lumera!
is incredible.
Lord Sigurd is remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
Yes. Come. Now.
What was that
Not afford to
noise?
lose.
This archer really does not want to actually fight me. In any capacity. I keep giving him clan, and he keeps being like, actually, I think I'm good. Clan, could you just delete that sword boy? Thank you.
The strength of the stewards.
They're made of rocks and plants. They don't know how to make correct noises when they die. Oh boy, this is gonna be scummed. What's the actual victory condition? Defeat Lumera. If I just kill Lumera, this archer doesn't get to do anything annoying.
Alternatively, you just move Bram to go stand on the other bush, and they literally can't do anything annoying.
Yeah, but then Lumera is just gonna kill the shit out of Vander.
I can still fight.
So it'd be really convenient to, like, have Vander...
Does he not have vulneraries?
Well, so the thinking is he breaks Lumera. Right? And then Alir can just... or Colgate can just stab her in the face.
Fair.
Because he's got a 7% miss chance, but... Break! Heh, no counter for you. Tell you what, because why not? We're gonna be ending the map anyway. Might as well not leave experience on the table.
Punch.
Also, you have a bow. Get fucking bodied. Break. Smack, smack, smack.
Woohoo!
I do kind of love the martial monk animations. They are quite good.
Yes, they actually, Inu actually named her Colgate. And in canon, her brother's name is Crest.
Yes, Colgate and Crest are
The toothpaste sibling.
what they were named. Alright, well, ain't no killer motherfucking over. I know you have 9 health left. Goodbye.
This is certainly more of a challenge.
It is on hard, that's for sure.
Your enemies will not hold back, and neither will I. That is why you must defeat me.
If I'm not mistaken, this is like the one chance we ever get to see engage with Lumera.
Yep.
I kind of love the purple hair on the engage there. It's like it's really good.
What a delight it is to see you in battle after all these years.
My prayers are with you.
Did she really need to make the plant building people she created scream like demonic imps when damaged?
No, she didn't.
They don't know how to make other noises. They only just learn
Stop
life.
defending it!
You've won. I'm proud to see you working together so well.
Level up. Colgate and Marth's bond. We were gonna name her Toothpaste, but Toothpaste was 2 characters too long. And then I tried to use umlauts for it, but we didn't like the look of it. So... Break defenses. If unit's attack breaks foe, unit makes an extra attack at 50% damage. I.e., you're even better at bodying fucking... ex-boys now. MVP Clan! Oh yeah, by the way, the MVP system works the same way it does in 3 houses.
Yep.
So, because Clan did the most damage, Clan is the MVP.
I don't know why that's my, like, go-to... My brain is processing music.
Well fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and me. That's quite the feat.
Yes, and
You were barely trying.
And you stabbed vending machine in the side.
And didn't turn into a dragon. You weren't really trying, Mom.
Wait, this works the same as Three Houses? Does that mean at some point we're going to clear a map and have Felix pop up as the MVP, even though he isn't in this damn game?
Actually, isn't he one of the...
No. No, Felix is not in this game.
He's not one of the side
No,
rings you
Felix
can get
is
from...
not in this... Well, he's not... He never shows up. Like...
Physically, but I think he's one of the...
There might be
a side
There
rings.
might be a ring, but not like an emblem ring. Like, he's not a character.
There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start.
Yeah, but that could actually be like the top tier rank on a Felix.
Thank you.
Mini ring is just always get MVP in any map you
I can't
participate
believe
in.
we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won.
She was holding back, you... I think I'm still dealing with a residual Fate Stay Night rage.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be this angry at these characters.
By the way, Zed, congratulations on being like one of two people that actually gave like emblem assignments and classes and stuff. So
I didn't realize I could.
it was in the instructions.
You think I read those?
That's-
The fact that I submitted it at all is a miracle.
Somehow there's a nameless NPC who tosses you an anti-cav sword and then calls you a little piss baby for needing to use it in the first place. Yeah, you know, as you do.
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already, Divine One.
I'd like for you to have this.
This is the sword you were using, isn't it?
Ah, yes. Liberation!
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your victory today.
Thank you. Someday I'll prove that I'm worthy of this sword.
Yes, Manakete Lords are cool. The only problem is these Manakete Lords just stab things with swords or punch things in the face.
Yeah, and call it a spell.
And call it... No, they literally just punch things in the face. They're not calling it a spell, they're just punching. Just a fist weapon.
I have no doubt. Please, take this as well.
Ah, yes, the Colgate ring.
Is this another emblem ring?
No, it is purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
That is a great question as to whether that thing is a sheath or if the blade is just fucking weird bio. I think it's a sheath, because I do believe we get to see the blade, like, properly in combat and stuff, and I don't think it looks that fucking jank in combat, so I'm pretty sure that's a sheath, but...
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you.
And it is our
perfectly.
birthday! Because I set our birthday to be today!
I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long
No, it's
since
literally
passed,
today!
but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
Mara, it's quite literally today!
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Colgate, don't turn down your birthday present!
That's really rude.
Why not?
That's how I made Willow accept a yellow raincoat.
It's still sitting on a chair in my kitchen.
That ring fulfills a promise you made
And
me,
to
right?
be fair, the way
But
you
I don't remember that
the way
promise.
you got me to accept a yellow raincoat was by pulling Bio into your shenanigans.
See, Bio was the one that suggested the raincoat. Can't believe it's only been 1,000 years, and yet Colgate's mom somehow forgot her birthday. The nerve of some people.
It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else. Please offer me this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Yeah. Bio pulled me into that.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother.
It's a birthday present, but not the birthday she promised it for. She's missing 999 other birthday presents by her logic.
As you did 1,000 years ago. Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend time with you
The
again.
real Bylethor here. She would never stand for this lack of proper birthday etiquette. No, we'd be having tea right now, goddammit.
Yeah, there'd be a tea party.
I suppose
and
I
I'd be
got a little carried
panicking
away,
to look
didn't I?
up answers. What do I think? What do I say? Well, our friends stare awkwardly at us.
It doesn't matter if we don't give a shit about you. We're having tea on your birthday, goddammit. I know we just kind of stick you in the corner and don't give you the time of day, Felix, but it's your birthday, so shut the fuck up and have some tea.
We even made
No,
sure we
it's
got the
all
right
right.
fucking blend, you pretentious prick.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Perhaps we should call it a day, But let's agree to chat again in the morning.
Violet may have been a war criminal, but she took birthdays seriously.
Also, it's oddly weird to see Lumera with such a modest chest size. I'm used to the manga, to her manga chest size.
What do you say? Pinky
See, well,
promise?
the difference is that this time, the person on the opposite side of the table would have been able to actually see the ghost that's frantically trying to look up answers.
Yeah.
All right.
Press X to see detailed information about items or skills. Liberation obtained! Oh, sweet. We liberated.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm technically not a head ghost in this game. I'm just like the weird emblem that's not actually an emblem ring, but hanging around because they can. Cat.
Kitty.
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 So Bio,
Cannot pet kitty.
there are many kitties in this game.
There are, and yet for as much as we're going to save all of them, the only animals that will ever be out are dogs.
Yep.
Because dogs are just objectively the best animals in this game. That's not a joke.
Kitty.
Kitty, I can't. Damn you non-interactable cats! Shiny. Berries! No, that's just the other cat. Okay. Meow. Is that just another non-interactable cat?
Yep. More kitties.
Oh, I spot another shiny! Pardon.
Shiny, 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 shiny,
Yoink.
shiny!
Oh, I got 20 iron ingots. Hell yes. We need lots of these. That's why dogs are very good. Dogs give you metal.
Bio, since I can't believe this game's racist against cats, JPEG would never stand for this.
I mean, we're gonna rescue all the cats, because, obviously, but, like, yeah, the dogs are just going to be... The dogs go to the mines. Like, that's not even a joke. The dogs just give you infinite amounts of metal. Berries! I don't think I've missed any additional berries. Okay, good. Got all the berries. Now to talk to the people. Meow. Hi, Fram.
Divine One, you look so amazing. I swear, I'm gonna get stronger too, especially for you.
You're really not, though, Fram. Appreciate the hustle. I was helpful, yeah? at least a little, I'm gonna keep being helpful for you, Divine One. You're gonna have to, like, baby my magic growth like nobody's business, but god damn it, I'm gonna be helpful.
Spectacular as
You
ever.
fought magnificently. Going forward, I will continue alongside you as your knight. No, you're going to warm the bench, vending machine.
Please rest easy for today.
We'll chat in the morning. Because she actually read her first full sentence.
You did. Oh yeah, we're allowed to save in these bits. I forgot about that. Huzzah! This is the storehouse, where we have 2 berries and 20 iron ingots, and nothing else.
Zed says, also, Inu, I just remembered something I got since I stopped showing up in streams. I got a Tiamat deck in MTG.
Tiamat. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm really out of touch with the modern cards, so that doesn't mean anything to me off the top of my head.
It's a dragon deck.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Even I know that.
like I don't know the specifics of Tiamat. This isn't like years ago when I would have known exactly what that meant. Ah, it's Wooburg dragons. That makes sense. Wooburg, are you playing Commander? Is that what you're doing? I was never a big fan of Commander. Wooburg works much better in Commander than it does in, like, you know, Constructed.
How wonderful to see my child awake at last. Now we'll never have to be apart.
Lumera? Lumera.
You're...
Lumera.
Have you heard of jinxing?
Lumera, I need to explain Fire Emblem parenting to you. Because what you've just done there is set a flag, Lumera. And once flags are set, parents in Fire Emblem games tend to get randomly stabbed by, I don't know, classmates or
Mildly important people.
or a large man in black armor who just shows up and tells you to pick up a sword and then stabs you when you refuse. Like, you're not making a strong case for your survival here, Lumera. Just putting that out. Should you perhaps ever consider just setting a damn alarm if you want your kid to wake up on time for school?
There is so much to catch up on, so much to
And
see
you've got
and
all
do
the
together.
time in the world.
We can chat for hours, take long walks, share meals, and then, if my child's memories are truly lost, I wonder. Emblem Sigurd.
Yo.
I am here.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Today certainly was eventful. Queen Lumera seems so kind and caring. I'm sure she was a wonderful mother.
She set the death flag by having Sigurd as an emblem. The only emblem who's canonically a dead parent and a protagonist. Just turn on the damn sniper dot on her forehead already. We know what you're doing, game.
If only I could remember those days.
It's just Fire Emblem dead parent syndrome. Don't worry about it.
I must have felt so lucky to be her child.
Don't mind me as I walk down the street with my marching band, all carrying red flags.
Chapter 3, Hostilities. Loading. Well, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Why are you here alone?
Yo, redhead hottie, just saying.
Meh.
Even Gerald had the sense to put off saying shit like that for as long as he could.
Oh no, it's at a Glock.
Good old Etta Glock. Not to be confused with her brother
Tresk.
Tresk. No, to Cirque. Yeah. To Cirque.
What was that? Was that
You're not me! Oh no, it's just Persona again.
Are you all right? It looked as though you were having a bad dream.
I was. But yes, I'm all right. Were you here this whole time?
You were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
I love how just like Mar's like, well, you didn't put me down, so yeah. I mean, if you wear me in the shower, I'm gonna see. Just letting you know, right? Just being upfront about that. Don't worry, Yosuke over here is very familiar with this procedure. Disco Ninja Frog.
I'm sorry. I forgot to take it off.
Listen, I'm since Phila doesn't want to go back to Stay Night super readily.
No.
I'm just gonna make her play Persona.
No, you're not.
Oh, I am.
That's all right. Keep it on. Then if something happens, I will be able to help.
I'll introduce you to Yosuke Hanamura and Disco Ninja Frog.
Besides, after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Today, on the way to school, you met some loser rolling around in a trash can.
Marth, what was I like? You knew me back then. You must be able to tell me something.
Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything at once. Take your time. Ease back into your memories. Lumera advised that too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Sorry. I don't mean to be impatient.
It's all right.
Was that an explosion? Oh shit, it's the dead parent syndrome. It's starting. The what? Don't worry about it.
What was that?
I'm also a Fire Emblem protagonist. I know how this goes.
I'm not sure. An enemy raid? We had best take a look. I'm worried about Lumera and the others.
Agreed. Vander, Clan, Fram!
Ah, Divine One. Thank goodness you're safe.
What's happening? Tell me.
Some enemies busted right through the castle walls like paper! Suddenly, bam! They're here!
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault. If you ask me, they're trying to get their hands on the emblem rings.
But I have an emblem
Even as
ring.
we speak, Queen Lumera is defending the vault.
But she has an emblem ring.
Fly to her aid.
I can't fly.
Sounds like a plan. Follow me.
I can't
See,
fly.
look, it doesn't look like a completely
I
stupid
don't
sword
have
when
wings.
it's
I'm
short.
not some sort of drow. Wait.
Rout the enemy. Defeat. Colgate is defeated. It'll never not be funny. Blink, 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 blink. Enemy item drops.
Item icons on enemies indicate that you can get something for defeating them.
Oh yeah?
Items you can obtain will be highlighted in green in the enemy's inventory. Review information about a unit by selecting them with X. Check the details screen for information about their weapons and skills.
Marth is criminally nice and patient. Yeah, true story. Also, genuinely amazed this guy can even string together a half-coherent sentence after being stuck talking to himself in that one spot for that long.
Return to battle by pressing B or X.
Alright. Oh yeah, we've got Peg Knights. Sorry, Lance Flyers.
Ugh.
Got a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Oh my god. And I mean, I know what's gonna happen on turn 2, so...
I was about to say, it's not gonna be that bad for long.
Don't Mage Knights do also have swords, yes. Is that an archer? No, it's a lance. That's a sword. This is so stacked against you. It's like, hey, here's 1,000 lances.
And all sorts of flyers, and you have no archers, and...
Yeah, it's a problem. Clan, can you... I don't know, deal with
The Divine
something?
Dragon looked right at me.
Clan, just go, like, kill that guy. Nope. Don't kill that guy. Never mind.
I can
Toothpaste!
Bio says, did the Divine One forget that she could fly? Yes, Bram, that's what insomnia does.
Jeez. At least Clan does get some use out of his strength growth. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Zed, you missed that Colgate here has insomnia.
Meant amnesia.
Yes.
That is not what I
But
said.
she said insomnia, so we're going with it. Divine Dragon only. Fills engage meter by 1 when user attacks and defeats a foe in a single turn. It's also just like a better Iron Sword in every single way. So, you know. And with a little bit of smithing, we can make it a better Silver Sword, which is nice. Perceptive. Get him! Please dodge. Thank you. Clan? Am I cleaning up that, that guy for us?
I just committed murder.
He sure did. Tell you what. Bram,
Me?
could you just,
Okay.
like, come over here and chain guard, please?
Anything.
You just, like, stay out of the way. Okay, Sword Boy wants to go. Ow.
Sleep.
Crit. Bye. Colgate did not appreciate that punch to the face. Funnily enough, insomnia is the opposite of what she has, which is commonly referred to as narcolepsy. No, what she was trying to get at was amnesia.
Yeah, it's just what came out of my mouth was insomnia.
Okay, HP, defense, speed, res, luck. I'm about. That's a solid level. I mean, no strength, which is sad, but oh, you just decided to go punch Fran in the first place. I mean, that works too.
There are too many of them. We'll never make it to the ring vault.
Vending machine doing what he does best, using Pepsi to deliver refreshments to everyone that's doing the actual work.
To the store, right? Yes, this is the
Hey,
one.
2 more characters for the team, you guys.
Then let's go.
Not him though.
I hear voices. Someone's coming.
Introducing
The next horse we have to name!
Dimitri Light.
Yep. Dimitri, but with less emotional damage.
Dimitri, but
And not a
more
moment too soon.
like
Mentally stable.
I was
Prince Alfred of
gonna
Pyrenees is
go
here to
with
help.
flamboyant
They do that too.
to hammier Dimitri.
Prince Alfred
Mini
of
Dimitri.
Firene, you said?
Yes, Prince Alfred of Firene.
Dimitri shoved his kid into a locker. Yeah.
Yeah, he would. Even like Academy stage Dimitri would just shove this kid into a locker.
I'm here to know you're not, locker.
Are you the Divine Dragon? You finally woke up?
From my insomnia, yes.
Yes, sorry, I have insomnia. I don't know who you are.
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen.
Yeah, we were told earlier that you and your sister just come by to, like, pray in front of my sleeping body.
Yeah, that's true.
There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
Well, let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers.
Mr. Dies Before 25 is here.
Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now on, consider us at your disposal.
Etier and Boucheron. I mean, Boucheron at least makes sense, but like, Etier, Eddie, I don't know. Etier. So, Alfred and Etier are making the team, just so you know. Apparently. So Clan was a fire pick, so we're getting Clan from fire. We're getting Alfred from fire as well, actually. Etier was Gil. I would not have called that. I knew who Gil's #1 pick was going to be. I knew that, right? But Etier was really a surprise to me, actually.
Lead the way, Divine One.
Thank you for your help.
But it does mean we're getting 2 archers, so I might have to think about reclassing one of them to something that's not an archer. Maybe.
You have my full blessing to reclass Alcrest if you need to.
Well, I was kind of thinking I was just going to hand Alcrest the Roy emblem like I did in my playthrough, and then he has bow and sword, which is kind of funny. Alfred, Etier, and Boucheron joined your group. Alright, that makes this less...
So when I was putting together my list, because I don't mind sharing who my 3 were, Saline was obviously my #1 pick, because she's my proxy.
We haven't met her yet.
Well, we haven't met anyone on my list yet.
Correct. So all 3 of the picks that everybody made the team. It's just funny because some of them were dupes. In fact, funny story, Zed, all of yours were actually duped with other people.
Yeah. So I went with my self-insert, aka Saline, as my #1 choice. Then my backup boyfriend, who I actually ship really hardcore with Saline, which is Alcrest. And let's not analyze super closely that my boyfriend and my backup boyfriend are brothers. There's definitely not anything wrong there.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then I was really
I mean,
torn.
Old Testament, like if the husband died, the wife was supposed to marry the brother, so...
Okay. So I was actually really torn on my 3rd pick between either Marin, because white doggo that looks like my doggo, or Ivy, who is a spellcaster and shares a name with my cat. So, that's where I was mentally for my list. Ultimately going with Ivy.
So I technically closed the thing before we started, but that said, I I was trying to target like 14 additional party members, so we had like 15 total in addition to Colgate. But then I remembered there's technically with the DLC there's 19 emblems, so we've got 13 at the moment. So I've got like 6 spare. What I was doing was I was collecting like top 3 from people. So if you want to get in on it, like the thing's not open, but what you could do is if you go into the Discord, you should just be able to like, if you're in the Discord, you should be able to DM me, and you can just send me like a top 3, and I can probably roll them into the list. There's a good chance that at least one of them is already in here, because we do have some that are going to be quite late additions at the moment.
And the DLC characters, the
DLC
Xenologue
characters are fully on the table, yeah. I mean, I already have to do the DLCs for the emblems. Not that I have to do the Fell Xenologue for that, but there are, what, 6 more characters that you get through the Fell Xenologue? I mean, Leaf might be kind of not good, but he does have his uses in certain situations. I actually used him pretty extensively in my first playthrough on Colgate, which was very funny. Alright. Clan definitely still needs some more kills. ETA can deal with one of these flying boys, no problem. Clan, can you by any chance kill the other flying boy, or possibly deal with that lance boy who would otherwise be an issue? Okay, lance boy is nice and easy, since we're not using Boucheron.
The strength of the stewards.
I also mentioned earlier, we're gonna have like at least a couple of flex slots available, probably for if like chat really decides they like somebody. Yes, Alfred's class is noble, but his rank up class is Avenir. I don't know if that's a French thing or not, but that's his upgraded
And
class.
ironically, I think his
It's an
sister
honor to
acts
meet you,
more like
Divine
a
One.
royal than
I'm
he does.
Etienne.
My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky.
Thank you.
With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
Effectiveness. Some weapons have icons to indicate that they're effective against certain types of foes. Such weapons inflict bonus damage to foes of the impacted types.
Indicated, but
Hush.
sure, why not? You're Lance Flyer, you're also Lance Flyer. That is a pain in the ass.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
TA, please just delete that man, woman, from reality. Get him!
Looks like I broke them.
Maybe I'll reclass Etienne into something other than Archer. I mean, Etienne's speed growth is kind of abysmal, but she does have a really good strength growth, so maybe she'd be good for, like, one of the axe-based classes.
Maybe. I mean, or heavy blade sword.
Maybe. Not a bad point. If you don't happen to have a... No, you just have an Iron Lance. Nobody... Of course you don't have a Javelin. So you're currently... Iron Lance. Oh, Boucheron is a backup unit. That's right. Backup is kind of fun.
You
I'm
picked
not really
me!
gonna get to do much with it, but it's kind of fun. Could you just go and staff into toothpaste, please.
Apparently Avenir
Thank you.
means future, which is ironic, because he's the only character that doesn't have a very long one.
The guy is just a solid rectangle.
Oh, that's right. Doesn't,
I'm ready.
Alfred have, like, some terminal disease or some shit?
Spoilers, but yeah. Alright, Alfred, go stab that thing. Poke! Ha! You suck! And that means... that, oh, hey, he's building support with ETA. Nice.
So, you know, eventually Saline gets the throne anyway.
Alright. Get him! Get him, Colgate.
I won't forget you.
Good. Boucheron, you
Sorry, Divine One. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them. Call on me if you need some extra.
Backup is a very fun mechanic. It's just
Yeah.
unfortunate that, like, most classes that have it are kind of bad.
So, backup units. Backup units can add a chain attack to an ally's assault.
It's almost always terrible for you, but it's a real pain in the ass when enemies abuse it.
They'll join an ally's attack if they're in range.
You know, getting ETA into fighter, because like an advanced fighter does get crossbows, so that's kind of interesting. Because that gives her then 1-2 range backup,
That's true.
which is quite good. Ow. Smack. Smack. I think clan is still the lowest level of the people we care about, right? Yeah.
I'm okay.
Barbecue this horse.
Phew.
Level up. Hey, magic growth. Holy shit.
Magic and,
And
not
speed.
strength.
Magic and speed and defense and res.
And no strength.
I'm all about that. Thank you, clan. That's actually a really good level. You're still a lance, and you're also a lance, correct? Yes. So, toothpaste, if you could just... The one thing that does really bother me about these movement, like, is it's very hard to see the like, danger field when you're, like, advancing into a space. I think that makes sense, right?
By the way, we didn't look at the personal abilities for our two new long-term teammates.
You're right, we didn't. We just bring Alfred into danger range here real quick. So, I guess we did look at, like, Fram and Vander before, too. So let's start with Boucheron. Boucheron has moved to Tears. When an ally joins a chain attack in this unit's combat, he deals +2 damage. Which is fine, you know, the little thing. Alfred, we just saw his go off. His is self-improve. If he uses weight without attacking or using items, he gets strength +2 for 1 turn. And Etier, when unit recovers HP using an item, grants strength +2 for 1 turn.
By the way, we should probably combat save.
Should we?
It's 9:59.
Yeah, we can get one more turn in.
I won't get lost.
Also, Fram, could you, like, just put some healing into Clan for us? Thank you.
Thank you.
Since, I mean, you kind of are our only source of healing right now. Outside of items.
And yes, you're right. Alfred basically is inverse to do.
Yeah. He's kind of backwards to do. That's a good way to put it. Alright. So, I think it's... Wait. Can we just... Can we just hard save in the middle of combat?
Mm-hmm. We sure can.
I don't remember that being a thing on hard. I feel like I could suspend, but I don't think I remembered being able to literally do hard saves. Like, just straight up battle saves like that. Huh. Apparently on normal, you just get Radiant Dawn-ass battle saves. Well, no, Atia's is kind of terrible. Crossbows in this game, I'm pretty sure advanced fighters only have a combination of pick, 2 of sword, and axe and lance. There's some means by which the advanced fighters get 1-2 range, like, attacky thing. I forget exactly how, but there's some way that it works. Might be, like, pet axes or something. There's some way to make it work. I just don't remember what it was. But backup does have a 1-2 range option. Because I remember it being very, very stupid when enemies decided to do it to you. And lances, if I'm not misremembering, are kind of like the most busted weapon in this game. Like, lance is just kind of the best weapon type in general. And sword is kind of bad, because your only ranged option on sword is fucking Levin sword, which is, like, not great.
Yeah, not stellar.
In most cases, because it's, like, really, really heavy. So it's, like, the one that doesn't give... Also, Lucina's ring just gives everyone backup. Yeah, that's true. Anyway. Yeah, next week, finish out this chapter and...
Go see our totally, completely fine mom.
Hey, there's a named person over there. A Bime. A Bime. Abby Me. I don't know, but she's here.
If you rearrange the letters in her name, it's maybe.
It is maybe. True story. Oh, hey, you can, like... I don't think I ever knew this, so you can just spin around the units. Look at that! They did, like... They did, like, an actual thing on the back of the shield where you've got, like, the bit to, like, put your arm through and strap it to your arm, or the, like, handle.
Yep.
That's neat. Is that an axe?
That is
Yeah, that's an axe. Huh. Neat.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be a next week sort of thing. The shield is comically large. Very true. So, yeah, if anybody doesn't have stuff in and, like, wants to get stuff in, like, you can just kind of DM me on Discord, and I'll see about getting it added to the list. We've probably got a few more flex slots anyway, so it's possible we could just add it in on the fly down the line. But, yeah, that's the next time thing. So, until next week.
We'll catch you guys later.